Hey, y'all doing? This is Preacher Man R&B, and this is another Arrow Reviews Thursday. So this week is Season 4, Episode 3. What happened on this week's episode is Damien Dark hires a metahuman from Century City, and his code name's Double Down, because whenever the Paw Patrol Accelerator went off, he was getting a tattoo, and his tattoos are cards, and what he do, he could take his tattoos off his skin and throw them like a razor sharp, uh, kind of like a batarang, but it's a card, and he could keep doing this. And what's happening is he goes after Oliver and Team Arrow, and he attacks them, and Oliver gets hit with one of these cards, and Felicity uses his card and finds out that it got traces of DNA and magnetic ink from tattoos. So she gets the guy who's going to become Mr. Terrific to help her with this, and they're trying to figure out what this is, and they figure out that the cards got human DNA and that magnetic ink in it, and they figure out that they to trace this to him, and he to trace the cards to get to Felicity in them. And this is what happens, and he attacks Felicity and Mr. Terrific, and Felicity and Mr. Terrific go to the secret elevator that goes to the second version of the Arrow Cave up under in the basement of Palmertech. And Double Down follows in behind them, and Felicity got some machine gun, and she's just shooting. She keeps shooting everywhere, trying to hit Double Down, and she finally does. And Double Down runs away. Well, when Double Down runs away, they track his track where he is because of the tattoos, and they see that he's trying to get back to Central City. So Oliver and Diddle go after him and stop him. And when they stop him, Diddle tells him to tell him about Damien Dark and about Hive, and he says he's more scared of Damien Dark than he is of them. So they knock Double Down out, and what we find out is Cisco and Team Flash put Double Down in Ironheart's prison in the Metahuman Ring. Now, what else is happening in the flashback scenes? We find out that Oliver is helping this woman that's there, and she set up a thing where she to steal some of this super drug that they're growing up over there on Lian and to help the workers with pain. And Oliver convinces the guards that he would take care of her and kill her, and he takes her off, and I'm guessing he's going to help her escape or whatever. We'll find more about that out in the next episode. But what's happening with Thea and Laurel? They go down to Parbat, and they take Sarah's body with them. And at first, Michael Merlin don't want to do it because it ain't never been done before, and if it does work, it can make Sarah completely crazy, and they don't know for how long. But at the end of the episode, they finally put Sarah up in the Lazarus Pit. And at first, I thought they would need Constantine to help revive Sarah, but actually, the Lazarus Pit revived Sarah all by itself. Now she's acting crazy, and they got her locked up. And this is putting stepping stones for Legends of Tomorrow, just like yesterday's episode of Flash did with Captain Cold. My questions for y'all is, what do you think's going to happen with Sarah? You think she's going to calm down a little bit, or you think it's going to take it a little bit longer to stop being crazy? As always, Preacher Man R&B signing out. Guys, Jesus is awesome. See y'all next time.